Welcome back to another Topic Talk. I'm TK Breezy, and guess what? We got some more news, man. It's Topic Talk Gold, where we stop talking about fighting games. We talk about everything else, but sometimes it's about fighting games. Today, it's not about fighting games, though. And so first, we're going to start with some content creator news. It's like news, but like also like kind of wild as to what was going on here. But it was like one of the things that like I feel like I wouldn't have even known about if it wasn't for Twitter. So Twitter has done literally everything to put like things on my map that I was not expecting to have on my map. So first up, Dantes and his girlfriend broke up. Now it's a long paragraph of why they broke up, but you know, Laura and I broke up while I sit here and try and for hours explain why. It all comes down to one simple truth: I'm not ready for a relationship. So basically, it boils down to, like he said, like if you read it, you know, you can pause and read if you need to, but it boils down to him basically saying that he wasn't ready for a relationship, and that even though she was doing all this nice and good things for him, he just felt like he wasn't good for her, so therefore he dipped out. He also felt like, you know, it was everyone's kind of boiling down to you pick league over your girl or whatever, right? That's basically what all the comments came up to. So she did everything for you and you left her for league. You know, he said, I don't know, gang, your situation. I don't know your situation to the fullest, but posting a breakup tweet on a website full of emotionally immature people probably is not the best move, and all that other good stuff. People saying he fumbled and whatnot, ending and whatnot. And like from the outside looking in, you know, without knowing the true confines of their relationship, I think, you know, it definitely looks like a fumble. You know what I mean? Like, she was very pretty. And it seems like she seemed like she was a very good girlfriend at the very least when it comes to like the things that he says she was doing. But it seems like he knows that he wasn't going to be a good boyfriend because he was consistently putting league ahead of her, and he didn't feel like it was fair. I feel like there's like a good guy and bad guy here. You broke up with this girlfriend that was doing everything for you, and if your reason is true that you broke up with her because you're like, bro, to be honest, bro, like you're doing all this shit for me and I just will never be able to be the boyfriend that you deserve, so I'm a dip, then like that's kind of noble, but it's still kind of fucked up, you know? So I feel like y'all could have just broke up and like not put all this on the timeline at the very least, but they're probably a very highly profiled relationship, so therefore it's one of those things that happen. Me and my ex, like when we broke up after like 5 years, we definitely talked about it. We were like, do we need to like say anything, or do we just kind of like go about like, and people will find out when they find out? And we just didn't say anything. And like, I think there's definitely situations where that could happen, or where that could come in handy. But I think if your relationship is so highly publicized, like maybe theirs is, I mean, he is a league player. He's got 314K followers. That's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is this art at the top, bro? What's going on here? Anyway, like maybe you got to do that, but I don't know if like, even if I got like more famous than I was now, like even if I had 300K followers, and I don't know if I'm willing to drop news like that. Cause not everybody needs to know, unless she's like highly, like unless like my girlfriend's like a part of my stream in the way where it's like, you know, we stream together like every day or whatever, and then one day I come back here and then like you don't see her no more. At some point in time, I'm probably gonna be like, yeah, bro, you know, we're not together anymore. Like things happen, whatever. If it's not like that, then I don't know. So, that was like the first part, and then, obviously a lot of people were kind of on Laura's side, but then this guy jumps in. Well, first of all, this is her, you know. So as I said, you know, might be could potentially be a fumble. I mean, off looks alone, I mean, it's probably a fumble, you know. This lady is very pretty. You know what I'm saying? Off looks alone is probably a fumble. But, you know, again, I don't know the confines of the relationship, and I don't know what else happened there, but you definitely fumbled a bad one, a baddie for sure. Off just looks alone. But anyway, we get Tarzan. You disgusting piece of shit. You think it's okay to talk about my abortion that I had and lie about the whole thing. 29-year-old man thinks that it's okay to talk about random women's trauma. So disgusting. You deserve nothing in the world for doing that. Did we have a disagreement that both of us apologize for? 100%. But for you to go online and talk about that, take away my right to keep that to myself, shows how much you lack in sympathy. Dragging me in a really traumatic event into your little childish fight with Dante makes you everything but an adult that understands boundaries and respect. So, on big news, a big bomb got dropped. Well, he literally just dropped it on the stream like this, like there's no reason for him to like drop it like this. I feel like in the context of why are we looking at this screenshot and then going to where we're going.
1 month into the relationship, Laura was pregnant with Dantes' child. And when she's at her most vulnerable, scared, anxious, he let her fly back to Germany to get an abortion while he stayed home and streamed League, basically, is a TLDR. And that is the nuke, basically. Just to show his character as a human being, right?
So, yeah, I don't even know. And I can't tell, like, this might be, like, one of those pro-life, pro-choice situations, too, because, like, let her fly back. Like, first of all, she has body autonomy. What if she wanted to go do that herself? Like, let her fly back. Like, you don't own her like that, bro. The other thing that's kind of annoying me is that, why do you niggas, okay? Like, I know you have money. Why are y'all setups always so ass, bro? Like, what the fuck is this, bro? This camera's like 480p, bro. There's no way you can't buy a better camera. This shit making me mad, bro. Buy a better camera, bro. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so yeah, Tarzan dropped that and everyone's like, what the fuck? And so like, yeah, people are not feeling that. And it seems as though we even got that action from Tyler 1. He said Tyler 1 spoke about Tarzan leaking Dante's and Laura's situation is completely unacceptable ever in any capacity. I do not care to make that public to nobody.
Like, that's something that, dude, it's a big deal. It's actually a big deal, but it's nobody's deal except for their own. You know what I mean? Like, nobody needs to know about that ever. No world where anybody should ever know about that unless they want people. So you really, long story short, you cannot ever in any capacity, I do not ever make that public to anybody. That it is life-changing stuff that even today, if you ask Kayla, I bet Kayla still is just going, even after 2 months, we have a beautiful baby. We went through a successfully. If you ask her, I bet she thinks about it. I think about it, but it's not like every I'm not going to lie and say I sit here and think about it every day. I don't think about it every day. I would say I think about it once a week, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. But when you think about it, it like hurts, like really bad, actually.
When did this nigga get hair, bro? Where the fuck have I been? Where have I been, bro? All right. Anyway. So you got Tyler 1 chiming in on it and whatnot as well. So here we go. Anyone supported Tarzan? Yeah, I saw this clip. So she definitely broke down on stream about this. Anyone support Tarzan after watching this clip of Laura complete breaking down to his actions? Please unfollow me, you disgusting pigs. Entire childish drama has led to enough suffrage. Man got 79K, can't get a good camera, bro. That's crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Like he thought he was making he was doing some work. And I hate this, by the way. This I know you lost. Not the kill shot album artwork over my man's, and then kill shot soon, bro. You did nothing, bro. And so yeah, the league drama is racking up here, and I feel like the bottom line for this one is I hope Laura is okay, and that things get better for her. As far as Dantes, I mean, maybe do better at dating, maybe like be more upfront at the beginning, like, hey, I be dating other girls, and if I start feeling you like that, I'll definitely let you know. But as of right now, we just fucking. Just be honest, bro. Anyway, speaking of somebody who needs a little bit of honesty right now, the doc is back in the news. And the reason why the doc is back in the news because he got banned some time ago, right? Kind of like randomly, right? Bro got banned. And everyone was like, wait, why did he get banned? Well, it seems like we finally found out why he got banned, or at least it is heavily alleged as to why he got banned here. So let me see if I can find the original tweet, because that's what I need. I need the original. Here we go. We'll just use him. So, former Twitch employee comes out to say Dr.Disrespect was banned because he was caught sexting a minor. This is the original tweet right here. He got banned because he got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text. Case closed, gang. No one made the wrong decision. Fuck him and his boys. And his boys being like, Nick Merckx, Tim, saying shit like that, right? And so 2 months ago, there was also this clip.
Okay. And I remember someone saying Dr.Disrespect got banned from Twitch because he was messaging underage girls on Twitch.
Why he said that?
Wait, what?
That's not it.
So that was like something that's definitely been kind of like swirling around. Now everyone's wondering, like, people have been saying stuff like, how come you kept this quiet for, 4 years basically. And I saw a quote tweet that basically said like most NDAs are like have like a 4-year mark on them, like a generic NDA. He's like, he's not sure if that's actually why he said this is the time that we decided to drop it. But the doc did get banned about 4 years ago from this moment. So yeah, bro, it is kind of crazy to see if this is actual factuals, because man has been able to rebrand on a different site and probably still keep it going. Probably not making nearly as much money, but does he even need it? I mean, he got, from according to him, he said he got paid out. Let me go to his channel real quick. Here we go. Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligation for the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is a fucking internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal. No wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday, right? So everybody's like, bro, why can't you just say I ain't text no minors, right? So he's like, crazy how this shit used to be innocent to, well, this guy's on his side, so, bro, why can't you just say I'm not talking to a minor trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon like this was alleged? This is from Keemstar, and then I saw someone tweet this and say, if Keemstar is looking like the right guy, you could definitely know you fucked up, right? And yeah, bro, like I think if he wanted to say that, maybe he can't say that because of like legal action, but it definitely sucks. And I feel like I would, if I know for a fact I didn't say something, I didn't do what is being alleged, right, at all, I'm saying that shit, bro. I'm saying that shit for sure. I'm saying that shit, bro. I don't care if my lawyer called me immediately like, bro, why would you say it? No, I need these niggas to know I was not doing that shit, bro. That is not why I got banned. I don't care what the reason was, but that's definitely not it. That can't happen to me, man. Anyway, Nick Merckx, he came back, and obviously I heard this response, and it's very annoying too. So let me go ahead and drop the Nick Merckx response on you. Hold up.
Yo, checking in. Look, I opened Twitter, bunch of my mentions are he, they, she, hey, they, fucking, I identify as a helicopter.
Like, come on, man.
Brother, this guy stinks!
That fucking 2001 ass joke, lame ass nigga. I identify as a helicopter. Fucking loser ass, bro. Nick Merck's such a fucking loser, bro.
And I seen the couple tweets about the doc. I'm as taken back as a lot of you guys are, okay? But the fact remains that these are some crazy accusations. Crazy. Big time accusations. And until we know more, until we know them as fact, until they've been proven with evidence, what are we talking about? What's anybody talking about? As far as the leave little kids alone stuff, this doesn't make it any further from the truth. Leave little children out of your shit. Have a nice day. Yo.
I feel like he's not even saying nothing of importance here, to be honest. But yeah, like definitely, definitely say the kids. But like, bro, what is you talking about, bro? I needed that Lou Ratchet video too, because you always got to throw that shit out. Hey, I heard you got your man. You ain't know he was doing that shit, bro. That was the nigga that you be hanging with. Anyway, here we go.
You know they got your mans. They got your mans on assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with. Nigga you be hanging with. Yes. Oh, offender. And he was your mans. He was your boy. I heard you grew up with him. That's crazy, man. You ain't know what he was doing? You ain't feel bad at all? Like no guilt, none of that.
Why you so close to the camera, bro? That shit killed me. You ain't feel easy. You ain't know what he was doing. You ain't feel bad at all. So close to the camera, bro. That shit be killing me every time, bro. Anyway, so yeah, enough. Yeah, fuck this guy. Get him off my screen. Hold on, let me just. Yeah, there's been a lot of news, and it seems like there's a lot of people that like were trusted sources, that like also are saying like they didn't lie. You know what I'm saying? So Rod Slasher, who was always really good with the news, in my opinion, he said he didn't lie. I saw Jacob Wolf saying that like they tried to, Dr.Disrespect tried to do an interview like around that time, but they asked him not to ask any of the questions, ESPN or something, about this. So he was like, nah, we're not gonna do that. So Jake, as at first got responded by this first. He said, Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic that, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged and they paid out the whole contract. No wrongdoing was acknowledged. That motherfucker did this shit. So yeah, I think that's just no wrongdoing was acknowledged is a crazy way to put it. So I think, in my opinion, like, I feel like it's easy to say that because like nothing actually happened. But that don't mean that you wasn't planning for something to happen, bro. And that's still a wrongdoing in itself. Like, you can be like, yeah, I didn't meet up with her. But, like, did you try? Did you make plans to meet up with her, potentially? And then, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that, like, the plans were in motion, and that could be the wrongdoing itself. Just because you didn't do it don't mean you ain't had a plan. Like, the motion was motioning, you know what I'm saying? So, this is gonna be interesting to see how this one plays out because yeah, the doctor is still gonna probably try to stream his way through here. He's gonna be getting called all kind of, you know, pedos and they not like us and heard you like them young and don't be at cell block ones and all that good stuff. But I don't know how like you get out of this situation without absolutely just saying, bro, I didn't do that shit, and he not saying, bro, I didn't do that shit. He's saying no wrongdoing was acknowledged, not I ain't do that shit. Not this did not happen, but no wrongdoing has been acknowledged. So the wrongdoing could have happened, but it wasn't seen. But it wasn't, you know, brought into the bigger picture. It's like, okay, well, acknowledge, like that's a crazy word to use here. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna definitely keep an eye on this. But yeah, Twitter blew up for sure. Like all my friends have been here commenting and saying all the Dr. Hide your kids. I feel like it was easier just to say none of this is actually is true. Actually, like Jillian, why are you tiptoeing around legal jargon to make a statement this meaningless? That's facts. So there it is. There it is. The nigga you be hanging with. So I don't know. This is not Dr. Drake respect. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be something that's going to have to play out a little later. But for the most part, it does not look good for your man. So, you know, that's the nigga y'all be hanging with. Anyway, and last but not least, if you didn't see it, I think he might have put the tweet out there. Hold on. Well, there was the tweet. There's the clip of EE having Zain on his podcast, and Zain, he's like, right before you leave, Zain, like, can we get a free hacks? And Zain like kind of played in jokes like, oh nah, bro, like we can't do that. Hold up. Actually, it's right here. There we go. You can actually watch it. Here we go.
One more thing. One last thing. Can I get a free hacks?
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. Get out of here. I'm not trying to get you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I can't make a joke. That's crazy.
I'll see you later, man.
Get out of here before you get canceled.
We're gonna do this last podcast.
Get out of here, Zain. Bye-bye.
This is why no Melee players want to come on the podcast, and he's asking why.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Zain.
Now, of course, because Smash community is such a hive mind, like they can't take jokes. You know what I mean? Like they can't take jokes, and this ends up being a hot topic here on the timeline. We got, while this is funny and kind of a joke to top male play, it's kind of a joke that top player players are too afraid to endorse hacks being unbanned out of fear for the crazy Melee cult. This could have been a good opportunity for a top player to speak out against an unjust lifetime ban. Instead, Zain runs away. So then Zain's like, you're assuming that I'm already team free hacks and that I'm being pressured and staying silent. The reality is I'm uncomfortable because anything I say will contribute to hacks already shaky mental state. Moreover, if EE wanted to have a genuine conversation about hacks, he wouldn't have framed it that way at the very end of the podcast. He was clearly joking and trolling, and my response played into that bit. Personally, I believe that a movement like Free Hacks is damaging and plays into Hacks' idea that his ability to play Melee is a matter of life and death. In my opinion, unbanning him serves as a band-aid for a much larger problem. Conversely, those who are callously antagonizing him at the lowest moment can eat shit. Seeing that polarity on a daily basis has to be painful. If you can look me in the eyes and tell me that based off his behavior in the last few years that he is okay, I think you're full of shit. I hope he has close friends and family around him to show him love and support. That said, it's not my role to control how Hacks seeks psychological help. Simultaneously, it's not my job to decide his ban status. It is insane to assume that Melee is a cult and that the TOs are some kind of cabal acting in bad faith. TOing looks like it fucking sucks. With every TO that I've met has operated primarily under the umbrella of love for the game. I approach the situation with careful thought and an open mind, along with more context from my relationship with Hacks. And this is the conclusion I've come to. You may disagree with me, but I have no interest in furthering the discussion on this. And yeah, bro, I liked it because, like, straight up, this is exactly how I feel. This is probably the most nuanced take. Like, just playing this melee game is not a matter of life and death. However, like, antagonizing this man when he is going through it also sucks. However, you know what I mean? Like, you should definitely look at him and be like, this dude is not okay. You know what I'm saying? However, it's not my job for me to tell him to go get help. And it's also not my job to decide his ban status. And I don't really know, you know, like, at the end of the day, like, I feel like if he goes back to a tournament, it wouldn't bother me. I didn't really associate with him before that. But if the TOs at hand are like, we don't think he's fit to be at a tournament scene right now for whatever reason they decide, I just don't really have too much of a horse in that race. Like, I'm like, look, bro, like, at the end of the day, he's in his lane doing his thing. I'm in my lane doing my thing. We're probably not going to cross paths too often, but I will say I definitely got that DM after talking, you know, going at Leffen that one day from him, talking about some, yo, TK, life is rough right now. Like, bro, I didn't go at Leffen for you. I went at Leffen for my own. I went at Leffen for me, bro. I went at Leffen because I was tired of seeing that shit that he's always doing. He's pulling, and I still stand by that. Like, I know I never really talked about it, but like, it was just because we talked about it all through that day. Like, I definitely didn't go at Leffen for you. I wasn't like, yo, man, leave my man Hack alone. I was like, no, bro, stop being a little bitch and just own up to what you, like, the toxicity that you have. That's all I said. Yeah, I'm saying there was no hacks involved in that at all. But yeah, bro, DM me. I just didn't answer. just wasn't gonna answer, bro. Anyway, so yeah, man, like, I'm really fucking with Hacks on here, not Hacks on here, with Zain on here. On this, like, take, and then I'm not fucking with this take right here. After that guy made that long ass hit piece on Cody, I just don't give a shit what he says, bro. And I was like, honestly, bro, like, at that point, you just lost all credit. You will never have a good side of the argument for me, bro. Hacks did reply though, and it wasn't really that good. I don't even know if I looked up Blue Ratchet. I looked up that man hard body. I could not find him. Let me see if I can. He says, I greatly appreciate Zane's most recent tweet. That being said, tweet contains misconceptions that I'm unstable. I am not. I've lived with PTSD since 2012. This is ultimately true of the reason for this is the true reason for the video which got me banned. That being said, everyone can attest to the fact that I've always been a respectful person in the IRL events. I choose to relitigate things 5 months ago because the ban stipulations were unclear. Despite the ban saying listing 1 to 2 years as the recommended penalty, my ban was nearly 3 years. I generally don't know what it would take to get him banned at this point, so I try to defend my stance and lost everything for it. The reason I walk about him nowadays is because I lost my entire social circle, his profession. He didn't go to college, and he made a company around Melee. He truly wished they would overturn his lifetime ban in favor for a finite penalty. While I undoubtedly screwed up my relitigating, I don't deserve to receive a life sentence for that mistake. I played for the Melee community to reconsider if my ban had clear stipulations to begin with. The tragedy would have never happened. And I think that's probably a fair point from him. Like, if there was actually, like, if his ban actually had like a set date, I would give it up. You know what I mean? I would be like, okay, you know, like, this we're being definitely unfair to him on that front. And I think some of the rules given to him definitely kind of sucked. Like, hey man, we're gonna ban you. We have no specified time for how long the ban goes on, and you can't talk about it. Like, that's rough. That's absolutely rough, bro. But I feel like all your actions after such have definitely not shown that you should be, you should be, I guess, forgiven is the better word to use, because like all your actions after this have just been exactly what they've been not telling you not to do. Like, everybody, not even just TOs, like fucking, like your friends are like, bro, stop making videos. You have people who don't even like you saying, bro, stop tweeting, it's not helping, and you're continuously still doing all these things, which is then not showing that, like, you know, there's any change at all. And then there's obviously the whole thing that people don't believe he's actually like, or he's only like trying to squash everything because he thinks that's what he's supposed to do with it. Like, there's nothing in his mind that is like, maybe I fucked up here. It's just more so I need to appear that I look like I'm remorseful so I can get back on the Melee side of things, and not that I actually am remorseful, and that could be an issue. So, that's an issue to me. Like, I feel like there's no remorse. So anyway, but that's neither here nor there. Again, I'm not a TO. Whatever happens to Hacks is up to their discretion. I'm just a guy who has some thoughts that are usually kind of lined in the middle where I can kind of somewhat see both sides. And right now it's kind of hard to see his side because, you know, they ask you to stop doing certain things. You're like double, triple, quadrupling down on these. And it's not looking good. It's not looking good. So let me know what you think about anything that you heard below. How do you feel about the Dante situation? What do you think about Dr. Disrespect? What do you think about the Zain stuff and hack stuff as well? As you know, this has been going on for some time, but Zain speaking out about it that's kind of heavy. I mean, like I feel like he's not really the type to really throw himself into the ring like that, but he had to on this one. So, but yeah, thanks for watching another video here on the TK Breezy channel. We had to get a quick topic talk in, and I appreciate you guys for always rocking with me. Make sure you go ahead and drop a like, follow, subscribe below, and drop a comment, and come over to the TK Breezy channel as well at twitch.tv/TK Breezy. Drop a sub here if you'd like, and you know, just support the channel. Very much appreciate you. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.